Thanks, Amanda. Yeah, look, another great night here at Subaru Park. Again, incredible crowd, especially for a Wednesday night to come out and have an atmosphere like that was special for the guys. Again, I thought we set the tone pretty early, got a good early goal, and then conceded in a way that maybe we made a mistake we got caught in between trying to build out of the back versus being a little more direct and safe, and Atlanta made us pay. I think tonight is an exercise in good team defending, and being organized and cohesive will beat any group of great attacking players, because that Atlanta team has a lot of great attacking pieces in their group. So it was going to be a difficult game. We knew that. There's desperation on their side where they're fighting to get above that red playoff line. We warned our guys about that, and again, this group continues to not have any letdowns, which is not easy in this game. It's really hard to win games. It's hard to win, the way that we win. And again, after we get the big goal, which was Mikel's goal right before half, I think momentum-wise that takes a little bit out of them. That gets our crowd back into it and excited. And then from the second half, we absorbed a little bit, but then I thought punished them a couple times in some transitions as they threw numbers forward. So huge 3 points. Some results look like they might be going our way in terms of how things shake up in the Eastern Conference. But this goal, this team's goal, and I said it in the last words that I said to the group, is the playoffs first, win the Eastern Conference second, Supporter Shield third, and then we're going to push to win MLS Cup. So I think we checked one box tonight. We have a lot of work ahead of us, but we're playing really well right now.
Jim, you ever seen a left back create double the number of chances as everybody else on the team? What Kai's doing, and he did it again tonight.
Yeah,
he's got.
Let's not talk about Kai till the 2nd of September. No, look, again, incredible performance again. Maybe one of his best in terms of defensively closing down the ball, getting isolated with Rajo, who's 1v1, probably the most dynamic guy in our league, and you saw how dangerous he can be. But Kai did a great job defensively first, but then joining into the attack, the service on his restarts, the service getting forward was incredible. So he's a top player. He's the best left back that we have in MLS, and we're lucky to have him here in Philly. So again, another great performance for him. Continues to get better and better as the season goes. And look, man, I have to say, it's not easy to play with, I call it noise, when there's constant noise in and around you and transfers and this and that. To be as professional as he has been and just put his head down and play is not easy to do. And he's done a great job of that. So I'm really proud of him. And yeah, relationship's great with Kai, and I think he's a special defender.
You guys have had some games lately that you've turned into blowouts. Is there some value to the way these guys responded in a game that was a one-goal game for the first 75 minutes that you think might be able to pay off down the road when the opponents get better?
Yeah, look, Matt, when it went 1-1, I had a weird feeling. I kind of, again, had a doubt crept into myself. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but it felt like maybe, with them having a group on the field that just maybe wanted to take risk and had nothing to lose, and they almost have 8, almost pick-up soccer players out there that can really hurt you individually, it could have been one of those nights. But again, this group continues to, not only impress me, but impress the fans, impress the league. Again, great that it's on national TV tonight. But yeah, once Mikel makes the big play before half, I think that shifted the momentum. And again, it's a hard place to come play now. You can feel the momentum shift, and when we get a goal, it gets a little louder, and you can feel the life come out of the other team. And our guys have a killer instinct, which is really, really dangerous in pro sports. When guys smell blood, our guys are, pretty ruthless, and I really like that attitude that they have. We don't stop scoring, and we don't stop pushing to try to get goals.
Staying compact and cohesive. It seemed like there were a couple moments at 2-1 where maybe the game gets a little stretched and a little bit to end. What do you think it is about this team, and where does that signal come from in those guys out there to close it down and keep it compact like that?
Yeah, I think it always starts from the back with Andre. 200th game tonight, and that stability and that nice warm blanket that he gives us back there that makes any coach sleep well at night. You have a great goalkeeper. Our center backs have been outstanding all season. It starts with them and their leadership and their organizing. So, when they feel that the game starts to turn end to end, and you guys have heard me say it 1,000 times, we're not built to go in an end-to-end track meet against teams. We'll lose that, 9 times out of 10. So, when we're nice and cohesive and together and close and helping each other, we're really hard to break down. So, really good performance. But you're right. I think it starts from the back. But we don't want to get into end-to-end type games. That's not how we're built. That's not how our success comes. But you saw a really good performance. You could go through a lot of guys tonight, and I thought they were really, really solid.
So on the weekend, it was Matt Real with the late goal.
Yeah.
And it's Nate. First goal for right back in forever. First goal in Nate's professional career. What does that mean for him as a guy who was in the lineup for a long time, has been in and out of it? What have you seen from him?
Yeah, look, the conversations with Nate are he's a defender that is on one of the best defenses in the league, and that says a lot for a young outside back. And he carried us early in the year. He deservedly, was starting and earned that. I still trust him to start. We just happen to have the luxury of having 2 really good right backs. I can say it now. It's most likely that we had it planned that he was going to start against Red Bull no matter what. And for him to come into the game, not just the goal, but to defend forward and aggressive and win tackles and go and defend 1v1 the way he did, it's like he didn't miss a beat. So, we have full confidence in Nathan. He's an incredible defender. All defenders, though, go through, the ups and downs. And when you have a guy who's probably going to play in a World Cup also in the same spot, it's not a knock on him. Depth is a good thing. Real teams in this league have depth. And really happy for Nathan, though, to get his first goal. That was a big one.
Olivier left. Did he have cramp? Is he okay? Or what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, he felt a little tightness when he opened up and ran, so he wanted to, be proactive with it. I don't think it's serious. The hope is that it just, it's tough to self-diagnose, you know what I mean? So, he thinks it's just hopefully a cramp. We'll get some pictures taken, and hopefully it's nothing serious. But again, regardless of that, we plan to pencil in Nathan anyway on the weekend, so he'll get some rest and recovery. Hopefully he can be available off the bench, Olivier, but we'll see after we get some pictures back. But hopefully it was just tightness. He put a lot into the game as well.
In regards to Daniel's recent goal scoring form, are there tactical conversations you've had with him, conversations he's had with his teammates? Like, what do you think's caused the flip to switch most for him?
Yeah, so I think comfort with the teammates, comfort with the new country, comfort with his family being here, and all those things are a factor for sure. He's playing incredible soccer, though. I've never seen and worked with a player, and this is going to sound stupid, it's going to sound childish, but when there's 2 strikers that we have, when it's Julian Ure or Julian and Corey, whoever it might be, I've never seen a player make deep runs and be as completely wide open as he is when he runs through. It's almost like he goes invisible. Like he disappears and people don't see him, because we sit on the sidelines and go, there he is again, wide open again, right down the middle, like dead down the middle of the field. So he does something deceptive. There's no question about it with the timing of his movements. And that's something I can't take credit for. Coaching staff can't get any credit for. He has natural instincts in the game and has a feel that is different and unique. So when balls bounce to him in the box, it's at this point after 17 goals, it's not coincidence, and he has a way of almost disappearing and people don't pick him up till the end. And he could have probably had a couple more goals tonight, even the one where he goes down the middle with Mikel and they have a little 2v1. It just, the ball checks up on him and he doesn't get it out from under his feet. So we say it all the time on the sidelines, like, do they not see him out there? Like, he's running dead down the middle and getting open all the time. So great player, in great form, and really carrying the load for us offensively, along with Julian and Mikel.
Yeah, Jim, we would love to see more of Michael, but Corey's been playing so well of late. Can you talk about his performance tonight and the energy he brought off the bench?
Yeah, you need players to change the feel and the tempo of the game. So, even that, Mikel had a great game tonight again, and we have an idea of how many minutes we want to push him. We don't want to go too far in a 3-game week. But you need someone to come off the bench and have it look different. You know, Corey's naturally going to win and challenge every aerial duel, and did a great job flicking balls on, did a great job holding the ball up, gave us energy fighting for balls in behind after Mikel ran his butt off for 60 minutes and maybe fatigued a little bit. So you need a guy that changes the game a little bit, and Corey has given us that off the bench. Has been a real problem for the other team's defense right now, and that's a good thing. It's a real good thing, and pushing to get minutes, and we trust him to start any game as well. So I have good problems where I have a stable of strikers that all can score double-digit goals in this league, which is rare.
Any final questions? All right.
All right, thanks, guys.